Hey everyone, Penrose776 here. It is anime season. I love this season. We're running Brave Marianne this time around with Magic Not Follow-Up and her Refine, her very good Refine. She has a whole lot of damage reduction shreds. She's also an extra action economy unit. We're up against Brave Crom, Legendary Arm +9, Arcane Plumeria, Safe, Legendary Dimitri, and Naga +1. Let's see how things go, shall we? First things first, Arm attacking into us. Lunar Flash 2 is a pretty chunky amount of damage, but hitting into Armored Flow, she survives it just fine. Now, of course, mobility being as it is, the enemy are completely able to just leave. So they will be getting a second turn to do this nonsense. This time around, we will not escape. But they are only able to take out one unit still. Again, hit and run nonsense will be hit and run nonsense, so they are pretty far away at this point. However, did they really think that was going to help? Gulveig is our initiator here, going for Dimitri first. And you know how much I love action economy, so going to finish off Legendary Arm as well. No action from Marianne this time, but 2 units down. Hopefully that is enough to get them to surrender. Beautiful. And while we're here, I've got a little announcement for you as well. You can now get channel memberships for this channel, Penrose Pals, I'm calling it, for the low cost of £2.99, which I'm not going to translate into your currency. You can get a whole bunch of cool stuff. Like this emote here. What do you think, guys? What do you think? Well, I've made a whole video detailing it in more detail, so if you want to know the details, go watch that. We're going to continue on with the gameplay here. Okay, but enough of that. On to the second battle. Our opponents this time we have 4 +1. Legendary Dimitri, Legendary Robin, Legendary Ninian +1, Plumeria +2, and Regan +4. Finds the Bolt Trap immediately. I'm gonna back out, I'm gonna heal up. Not entirely sure what the approach is. All of these units are not really built for tanking. So in other words, they're going to have to go in some way or another. And it is Ninian who they are sending in first. Okay, now with her her sweep effect, she does get 3 attacks into Iran. Does that bring her low enough for to finish? Yes, it does. So they've broken through our near save. Dimitri, funnily enough, just barely defeating Katria there, but I don't have Gale Force or anything, so they have stalled out their offense there. And as anyone who knows this team will be aware, stalling out like that is not very healthy for them. That's Gulveig picking up her first kill and now her second kill. Who's going to take out 4? It is Marianne. Funnily enough, 4 not tanky enough to get our whole action economy going on. Real shame. But it's fine, because Gullveig's getting danced, so what's one more dead unit, huh? Robin dealt with. Only 2 units left on the enemy team. A whole bunch of fire around as well. Regan attacks into Gullveig. I'm surprised to see that they haven't given up completely yet. They're just backing off. Okay. Backing off they may be, but yet again, not far enough. And so, that's where we are. Now only Plumeria's left, and as I expected, Plumeria cannot deal with Flora. So, full team wipe. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. On to the next battle, then. Our opponents this time we have Brave Edelgard +8, Altina +2, Haith +1, Veyle, our first Veyle, Plumeria, and Duo Nina. Veyle very strong, but doesn't affect us particularly because we are not relying on pre-charged specials. Well, there's our opener. They put Haith out there for us to attack into, and yeah, that ain't gonna work. Now, remarkably, Gullveig cannot defeat Veyle. Well, I say remarkably, she does have a ridiculously high res stat, but here's a guy who can. Great job, Freya. We get to hear Veyle's very sad death line. Okay, next up, Flora versus Edelgard. Armed Flow coming right up. And admittedly, Edelgard's ridiculous damage reduction helps most of that. But we're still in a pretty good spot. 2 saves covering things up front, and with those units' losses, they are surrendering. Okie dokie. Who are we fighting next? It's Regan +4, Wind Claude +1, Anna, okay, Harmonic Anna, Plumeria +6, Garrick +2, and Elamine +4. Wind Claude can do a lot, but we do have Armored Flow to help survive him, so for once, Flora's not dead. Brilliant, isn't it? And they have woken the team up, but unlike other people who've done it, they did successfully get out of range. So, Scal gonna decharge whatever Garrick's got here. But he does shred our damage reduction. And, well, that means he's through our near save. Regan takes out Cantria. They do have a dancer here as well. But Flora is not protecting Gullveig, so she's out as well. Where's Garrick going? Garrick is going in to Flora. Okay. And there is the harmonic skill from the Annas. What are they doing? They're just putting themselves up front to tank. We'll see how that goes. Well, they have managed to draw the attention of Mirabilis, who lives, actually. And her living has turned out quite good for us. Marianne gets to use guidance to warp in, deal with Garrick. That refreshes Oh, come on.
Better move.
Oh, and they are, in fact, surrendering. Okay. I was worried there for a second that they were going to take those unit losses and just carry on doing things, but no, if they're surrendering, I'm happy, because I did kill those units, dang it. Well, next up we have Bridal Fjorm +2, Seedal +1, Sed, Safe +1, Arcane Plumeria, and Regular Plumeria. This is for new and fancy Sed, I think, right? I can't tell the difference, they're both green-haired. Now, it might just be me, but... No, okay, I thought they'd made a little bit of a slip-up there on the left side, but no. They are able to get out. They don't have a healing tower, though, so getting all their units healed up may take quite some time, considering they have to rely on just Bridal Fjorm to do it. And they're starting to run out of time as well, which I suspect might be a very real concern because they also don't have tanks. I assume their plan was to send in Sed to deal with our team somehow, but I'm going to be honest, Picnic Flora is one of the least Sedable units on the planet. No, okay, there's their angle instead, sending him round the back to strike Brave Marianne. That does work. They get their spiral, and they quit. Yeah, our one unit who wasn't protected by fast save, they were able to pick off, but after that, if they still can't take Flora, then, yeah, they're kind of stuffed. Well, here's our next combat. Opponents here, Legendary Dimitri +2, Elamine +4, Duo, Peony, Wind Tribe Claude +3, Harmonic Catria, okay, and Plumeria +2. And it looks like they're maybe thinking of sending in the Claude. We'll see how that goes. Sending in the Claude with the Catria buff, no less. Might just be enough. Well, there he goes, 1 by 2. Now, of course, lethality is going to increase that quite a bit. But not enough to get the kill on the first combat. But it is a hit and run play. So, we'll see how things go. Well, again, they did choose quite a sensible distance to run away to, not just far, but very far, and this gives them the opportunity to deal with Irdan. She's been dealt with, and now they have oh so many dancers.
Riding high.
There's the duo dance.
Let's go.
Now that Catcher is out of the way, Hindrance is offline. And now's their chance to deal with Flora, and this time it does work out. I really need to find a way to heal Flora. However, they're on their last dance now, and Marianne is who they direct it to. Which, I mean, that works, but... Oh, okay, and thanks to gravity, they are able to get more or less out of range. Damage reduction saves Claude from Gulveig, and he does outspeed as well. But one unit left, and it's Freya. Now, let me remind you, Claude's Deep Star, his damage reduction only lasts for one combat. So Freya, able to secure the kill on Claude, and with that they surrendered. That was actually a viewer of these videos as well. Very good match, took the correct approach, just couldn't quite clutch it out at the end there. Well played. Well, here's our next battle. Our opponents this time, Triandra, the new one, Brave Corrin, Brave Edelgard, plus 10, Veyle, but of course, Summer Fjorm, and Safe. Looks like just classic double save with a little bit of Veyle support to spice things up. Unfortunately, Gulveig is our answer to whatever the heck Corrin is getting up to, and she answers it quite well. Well, sorta quite well. Corrin notably not dead yet, but it's just a matter of time, I assure you, just a matter of time. And there it is, we've done it now. Congratulations, and the second attack going into Summer Fjorm. Oh yes. The AoE giving us just enough damage to break through that damage reduction. Now, Triandra not dead from that flooring. How about Freya, though, attacking into Edelgard here. And not going to kill, not going to die, not going to charge that Gale Force. Now, unfortunately, yet again, Marianne can't get involved. But it doesn't matter. We broke their Saveball, and we broke them. Okay, let's keep doing this. Opponents here, Garrick. Okay, Edelgard plus 2, Seedal, Safe. Okay, Regan plus 1, and Duo Peony. And I'm going to tell you right now, I think this might be one of the strongest strategies in the game at the moment. Now, Irdan, one of the reasons we've got Irdan set up the way she is to protect her against AoE. Dragon Wall does that, however, when it's Edelgard specifically, unfortunately, that looks like it's not quite enough. And of course, Edelgard from her Refine gets built in free action economy, same as our wonderful Gulveig does, and now they are able to teleport in all the units they want from the other side of the map to cause us all sorts of problems. Yep, they're safe.
I must keep going.
And now that Safe is in position, they can do the duo dance.
I'm here.
Extra action. Handles Gulveig as well. And they're not done yet, they still have more.
This is it for you.
Shoots down Marianne. And that leaves just Freya left, and you'll notice from the positioning, he gets saved. So, that is that. It's a very, very efficient team, especially as I've done the research. There are very few fast near saves that can actually handle being AoE'd. Most of their damage reduction does not count against AoE specials. So I might have to do some little bit of figuring stuff out regarding that. But for the time being, our strategy is to hope that people don't do it to us. Next up, we have Elamine +5, a legendary Seliph +10, Naga +10, Safe +10, Plumeria +10, and Timera, who is not +10. And interesting positioning here, trying to get pots early. Well, it can be done. If they really wanted to, they could even snipe the hindrance from here, although I suspect they don't want to. And Seliph going in against Idan here. We have Astucian charged, so we do barely live. And, do they not have a plan beyond that? They do not. Okay, so Freya taking it first. Freya, can you handle Seliph for us? Well, not exactly, but he does charge Gale Force, and he does get low enough so that Marianne can pick off for the final blow. That refreshes Catria, which not super useful, but hang on, did he not get Gale Force? Hang on, I need to rewatch that. No, it looks like he's never mind. What am I saying? Well, we took down 2 units, and as usual, taking down 2 units is what does them in. And Tamara's still stuck over there at the side of the screen. Well, in any case, this being Panos776, I hope you liked the season, and I'll see you all next time. Your likes, your subscriptions, your comments, and now your memberships, if you want to give me money, of course, are greatly appreciated. Panos out.